I must honor and appreciate our great fathers who wrote, translate, and made full collation of the Bible, the Old and the New Testament. For our benefit, edification, correction, growth, and salvation today. So as Paul said, he counseled the Corinthians when he was in Corinth, that was written, for he admitted that these things that were written, collated together by the fathers, were written for our admonition. In 1 Corinthians 10, verse 1 to 11. So first, let me appreciate the fathers of the Old Testament, father like Moses, like King David, Joshua, Ezra, Jeremiah, Amos, Hosea, King Solomon, and King Lamech, Obadiah, Micah, many more to mention. Then let me still go to the New Testament and appreciate this father and the authors of the New Testament for their great collection of all the epistles and the life of Christ on earth. First, I will appreciate Mark, John, Paul, who wrote almost 14 epistles, and James, Jude. So to our great father again, this we must not fail to do this. We have who were great translators of the Bible. That's why we have different translations today. So this father that have done this must be appreciated. If not, you self, you don't hear Greek. Me, I don't hear. Aramaic, I don't hear. Hebrew, I don't hear. So we would have been in darkness. So these fathers must be appreciated. Father like John Wycliffe, as far as AD 1384, he has already translated the Bible. We have William Stidling, between AD 1500. He has already translated 18,000 to 50,000 copies. He was an instructor of Cambridge University, whose influence on the Bible was purely and mostly vernacular translation. So, note, this man, Williams, who also break and dare the sword of the archers, the king those days, and the emperor. He dared them of their every single law, order that regulate, that bind anybody that translates or print the Bible will be strangled or burned to death. He dared them. At the end of the day, he was able to get 18,000 to 50,000 copies. He was being betrayed by Bishop of London and Paxton. So both of them betrayed him, and he was now strangled and burnt to death, very alive. So these fathers must be appreciated.
Such man should be appreciated.
They should be appreciated. So we appreciate them. Their labor is never in vain. Their labor is never in vain. You see, the betrayal Bishop of London did is like that of the prophet of the Old Testament in 1 Kings 13. Who deceived the young prophet. He thought they were one, as David said in Psalm 55. If you read from verse 10 down to 14, he said, a man from my own home have done this to me. Yes. So I pray God in his infinite mercy have granted these people a great and a marvelous rest. Then I will now appreciate the father, King James, who ordered immediate translation of the Bible, ordering 54 great men, which almost all of them were from Oxford and Cambridge University to translate the Bible. He ordered 54 men immediately. And most of them were students. We are student or instructor of Cambridge and Oxford University. You see, permit me to stop here, but today I heard a Nigerian man and one man from elsewhere said, "Hey, I can never read or study King James Bible because King James was this on that." You see, I watched that man. I laugh. And he have a lot of followers. You see, that what amazed me most is that, this foolish talk, people follow them. If you like, read King James. Nobody beg you. If you like, don't read. So why are you coming to the internet and begin to exercise that stupidity? That cowardness.
Which sacrifice has he paid?
That is where I'm going now. In the history of his father, I have never translated even one dot of the Bible. The person that is talking now does not even know the Bible. If you call him and question him, you see, he has more than 14 to 100,000 viewers of that stupid talk. That I can't read whether King James was a murderer or was a fornicator. Who, as I said before, I love this young man, Junior Pope. He said, "Who does that?" Are you seeing now? You that have no impact in your own generation,
in your community,
you are coming out to say, "Who begged you to read King James?" That's one question I'm asking. Nobody begged you, neither your father. You see, I keep on saying, internet has helped a lot of people. These are people, their voice, even in their village, will not be heard.
Nobody knows.
Will not be even recognized. You are talking to King James, no matter the area, the odds in his life. But the whole world today, there is no corner of earth you can't see King James translation, and it's the best translation. So one foolish man will come out and say, "He's a foolish man. He's a foolish man," and say, "I won't read King James." Who begged you? Who begged you? Which book have you wrote? Which book have you translated? So I pity that Nigerian man. May God help us. And I see another one too. Before we go to our main topic, please permit me with this. That one was saying the Bible is one of the what they call the Bible. I just smile. This is the area. Anyway, Very Dark Man is a blogger. So he picked that thing and began to say, "Hear this one." What are you going to hear about that? Somebody quoting Exodus 9 verse 6 that God said He kill all the animals. And in Exodus 14, where the Pharaoh gets the 600 chariots and the horses. You see, this is unlearned people. This is the area I will plead with that Very Dark Man, is my brother from my place, that it should not carry such unlearned or foolish talk in his page. People respect what he's doing, so such things should not come to his page. If you look at that Exodus 19, he said the cattle of all the Egyptians died, but the one of Israel remained because they disobeyed. But the one that obeyed the voice of God, their cattle still remain. It does not say God killed all the animals. You see, these people are very controversial. They should go and learn. And the boy that is talking now is not even up to 20 years.
Even in the history where he was saying, when God killed the first sons of Egypt, Israel was not.
Thank you. These men that translated the Bible, This man that wrote the Bible, he said that even his village maybe was not existing then, when the Bible was already existing. So you are coming against what existed before your father, even your great grandfather. So I pray may God help them. You know, internet has give them some people some stupid voice. I call it. The people you are not supposed to. They are not. You see, internet is to educate, bring out knowledge fast, so that people will now learn. Not coming to do stupidity. Are you seeing it now? It's like this Guinness Book of Record now that the whole world is making. Nigeria is coming out with kissing tone. Are they okay? Are they okay? When a white man is taken to invent and make a proper record, you are coming out with a kissing tone. You are coming out with a kissing tone. So may God help us.